If you keep waiting for the right time to start investing, you'll work forever. Because the truth is, you don't build wealth when you finally make more money. You build wealth when you finally make a plan. I'm Vladimir Nemchinov. I went from zero to $600,000 in 11 years, mostly through real estate, and now I'm building long-term wealth through retirement investing. And today, I want to show you how to invest 15% of your income so you can stop working for money and start letting money work for you. Here's the biggest myth I see on Reddit and in real life. People say, I'll invest when I have extra. That day never comes. You don't find extra, you create it. If you're waiting for your budget to magically have room, you'll be 50 before you start. Investing is not what you do after you get rich. It's how you get rich. So why 15%? Because that's the number that compounds fast enough to build real wealth without crushing your lifestyle. It's the sweet spot. Not too little to make a difference, not too much to cause stress. Let's do some simple math. If you invest 15% of a $50,000 income every year, that's $7,500. At a 10% return, in 20 years, that's $500,000. In 30 years, it's $1.3 million. That's not luck, that's compound interest. The longer your money stays invested, the harder it works. But here's what's wild. A recent CNBC survey showed that over 60% of Americans have less than $25,000 saved for retirement, and nearly half of millennials have nothing. That's not because they're lazy, it's because no one ever taught them how to start. Let's fix that. First, pay off your consumer debt and build your emergency fund. That's level 4 and 5. Because investing before you're stable is like building a mansion on sand. Once you've done that, here's your step-by-step. Step 1, calculate 15% of your take-home income. If you make $5,000 a month, that's $750. If that feels impossible right now, start smaller, but aim for 15% as fast as you can. Step 2, invest it automatically. You want this money leaving your account before you have a chance to spend it, because what you don't see, you don't miss. Step 3, follow the investment order. First, invest in your company's Roth 401k up to the match, and that's free money. Second, open a Roth IRA and max it out if you can. If you still have more room, go back to your 401k or start a brokerage account. Step 4, choose your funds. You want growth stock mutual funds that outperform the S&P 500 over the long term. Diversify across 4 types: growth, growth and income, aggressive growth, and international. Keep it simple and consistent. And the last step, leave it alone. Don't pull it out. Don't time the market. Don't panic when the headlines scream. Timing the market beats timing the market every time. On Reddit, I see questions like, what if I start late? What if the market crashes? What if I don't know where to begin? Here's the truth. If you start at 25, your money doubles roughly every 7 years. If you start at 40, you'll have to invest 3 times as much to catch up. And if the market crashes, that's when you make the most money, because you're buying more shares for less. Right now, the news is full of stories about people delaying retirement because their savings can't keep up with inflation. But the people who stayed consistent, the ones who invested month after month through every downturn, they're fine. Because consistency beats chaos. Investing 15% isn't about chasing trends. It's about building the habit that makes you free. The goal isn't to retire early. It's to retire with dignity. To be able to work because you want to, not because you have to. Let me tell you about Mark and Alicia. They both made around $60,000 a year. Mark said he couldn't afford to invest. Alicia started anyway, $100 a month at first, then built up to $750. 10 years later, Alicia had over $100,000 invested. Mark had none. Same income, different system. That's why level 6 changes everything. Once you start investing, time becomes your partner instead of your enemy. The earlier you start, the harder your money works. So here's your move. Take the same energy you used to pay off debt and apply it to your future. Automate your 15%. Pick solid mutual funds, stay consistent no matter what, and let time do its job. You don't need to know everything to start, you just need to start. And if you want help figuring out where to invest, how to open the right account, and how to build your 15% plan, fill out the client assessment form. The link's in the description below. We'll build your retirement roadmap step by step. Invest steady. Compound your net worth.